The Ades Synagogue is like a time capsule showing us a rich culture. It's a shining example of Syrian Jewish tradition right in the middle of Jerusalem. It's also called the Great Synagogue, and even though it's not that big, it has a really important history. The story starts in 1901. A well-known Jewish family, the Ades family, had a big dream. They wanted to build a synagogue for the growing Syrian Jewish community in Jerusalem. They had traveled from Aleppo, bringing their artistic skills with them. The design of the synagogue mixes these cultures together. Fancy woodwork from Damascus decorates the inside. You can really see how skilled the Syrian artists were. Even the way people sit is special. Everyone sits in a rectangle around a platform in the middle. This makes everyone feel closer during prayer. This design is common in Aleppo synagogues, and it makes the Ades Synagogue different from other synagogues in Jerusalem. The Ades family spent a lot of money to make a beautiful and useful place of worship. It wasn't just pretty, it was the heart of the community. They brought their special traditions and prayers with them, and these customs found a new home in the Ades Synagogue. It quickly became a super important part of Syrian Jewish life in Jerusalem. In 1912, a young artist named Yaakov Stark got a job that would make him famous. He was asked to decorate the inside of the Ades Synagogue. Stark was from Galicia and had come to Jerusalem because it was becoming a center for art. He joined the Bezalel School of Art, a place where a lot of Jewish artists were creating new and exciting art. The murals he would paint in the Ades Synagogue would be his greatest work. Stark's murals show what it means to be Jewish, and they also show the hopes of the Zionist movement. They're full of traditional pictures. The 12 tribes of Israel are painted in bright colors. Stars of David, menorahs, and words from the Bible are all over the walls, but Stark also added symbols of the growing Zionist movement. He mixed old and new, showing how complicated Jewish life was in the early 1900s. Stark's art style is just as interesting as what he painted. He mixed Jewish pictures with the curvy lines of Art Nouveau. He even made his own special Hebrew letters inspired by Arabic writing. The result is art that looks familiar but also brand new. Stark's murals aren't just decorations, they're a powerful message about Jewish culture and artistic creativity. But even the most beautiful art can get damaged over time. By the late 1900s, the murals in the Ades Synagogue needed some serious help. Years of neglect had taken their toll. The paint was fading and some parts had been painted over during some not-so-great renovations. Things got really bad in 2009. Someone who wasn't trained as an art restorer tried to fix the murals, and they almost ruined them. Luckily, an art historian named Nirit Shalev Khalifa knew how important Stark's work was, and she stopped them. She got a court order to stop the bad restoration. This was a really important moment. The Israeli government realized how important the Ades Synagogue was and gave money to fix it properly. The restoration took 2 years and a lot of hard work. Experts carefully cleaned off the dirt and bad paint to reveal Stark's bright original colors. This wasn't just about making the murals look nice again. It was about saving an important part of Jewish history for everyone in the future. Today, the Ades Synagogue is still here, showing us how powerful art and faith can be. It's a living reminder of the Syrian Jewish community, and their traditions are still alive inside. The synagogue isn't a museum, it's a place where people still pray and a place where people come together to connect. The Ades Synagogue is known for its special prayer music. Melodies, a type of Middle Eastern Jewish music, fill the air with beautiful sounds. The synagogue is especially famous for its midnight prayers. These special prayers are said in the weeks before the high holidays, and some of the best singers in the world come to sing them. The Ades Synagogue is more than just a building. It's a symbol of strength and tradition. It reminds us of all the different cultures that make up Jerusalem. The synagogue's story shows us the power of community, why it's important to save our history, and how beautiful art can be. The Ades Synagogue, a hidden treasure in Jerusalem, is waiting for you to come and see its magic.